I'm back. Hopefully this will be the last time I record this. Too many technical difficulties. I have blooper too, so don't mind me. So I've tested the Fabriano smooth Bristol paper. They only have it in smooth. There's no vellum. On the left. On the right is the Canson XL smooth. Both are the same size, just the Fabriano's a bit heavier, and the Canson has more sheets. So what I did was basically I took I'll show you the pencils I use. The HB is this guy right here. This is like my gray, like a normal, HB is like a basic, like a number 2 pencil firmness. So I did that. And I'm just going to zoom in so y'all can see it. And you can see the gray of that. Okay. Now the next 4 are these pencils right here. These are the Stradler. Why is there a piece of hair in there? I'm sorry. The Stradler Mars Lumograph Black. So I think the quote unquote lead in there is carbon based. So they'll both be a bit darker. As you can see from this. Now, these 2 swatches here kind of helped me determine I like the Fabriano a bit more. Actually, I think I like it a bit more. Anyway, sorry to repeat myself. So this first ink here is this lovely right here. The second one is this right here. So I applied it with this brush here that I got yesterday as well. This is the ink brush I like to use. These are watercolor brushes, the Princeton Elite, but I like using them for inks. So while they were kind of mid-drying, I put a nice coat on both. As you can see, put a nice coat on for both. And after that, I kind of put more water in it. You can tell this is the Black Star is kind of darker than the Speedball. To a certain degree, the gray is kind of darker than that. But it might maybe kind of favor the Fabriano a bit more is, for some reason, on the Canson, mind you, they use a lot of water. It rubbed off, both of them rubbed off a little bit more than these two. Like, you can see the rubbing off on the Black Star, but it's not as much on the Fabriano than on the Canson. It's the same with the Speedball. The Speedball rubbed off a little more on there than here. Another thing also is the gouache. I believe both are kind of still drying a little bit, so I'm not trying to move anything. That's how I got my little accident earlier. The gouache, the Fabriano can handle gouache. Canson is not much on their chart. So I tried it. For me, the Canson XL was a little too smooth for my taste. Like, applying is easy, but it was like a little slightly slippery easy, which is not good for me when I want to use gouache. I want control, but not super easy to make mistake type of thing if my hand slip. Now, the Fabriano held it a bit better. You know, this says on the back it can handle gouache, which it should, because it also mentioned it can handle airbrush, so it's kind of important to keep grip a little bit. And also, when I kind of apply water to quickly do that, even though it rubbed off a little bit around the area at the bottom a little bit, it didn't rub off as much as it did on the Canson. The ash blue and the neutral gray number 3 rubbed off a little too much for my taste. yeah, it's rubbed off a little too much for my taste. I know the gray rubbed off because it was still drying a bit, but it should have not done it on the Canson though. So there's that. I use my Kuretake. Oh, my toes away. My Kuretake watercolors. The first, that's like a wineish red color. Lemon yellow, kind of like a standard green. Might pass for spring. I don't want to say sap green because I don't think it might be. Could say spring green. Could say sap green, but it looks like a regular green. That one is the dark blue. It looks like Persian blue to me, but I know it's not. This is kind of like a ochreish type color. Then there's black and there's white. Like I said, both can handle watercolor, but I feel like this one did a little better job. And also, like with the white, even though the water I used I used for the gouache already, and other watercolors, I feel like from a distance, you can kind of see both of them from a distance. And then if you want to zoom in, yeah. Sorry. Because from a distance, depending on how you turn, you can still see the outline on the top on this one compared to that one. You can still see it, but it's not as strong. And I try to, like, with these swatches here, I try to put a little more extra coat on top. But it's like, So yeah, these are the swatches for these Bristol papers. I think I like the Fabriano more. Because it actually shows it can hold up what I can say. Because both are acid free. Just if you want to start out with Bristol, I think Canson's good. And then if you slowly want to move up, I think the Fabriano's good. I haven't tried Strathmore, but I heard the 500 series is very good from a few customers. So I'll decide on that later. But yeah, these are the swatch tests. Quite happy with them. With this. So it kind of gave me an idea that this paper is going to be preferred a bit more. And also, another thing to point out is you can see, like, even though they both said, I think this one's supposed to be bright white. Yeah, that's bright white. This one, I don't know if it says it on. Yeah, it doesn't tell you what type of shade of white it is. I am so sorry if my tone's in the way, but whatever. I feel like the coloration of the Canson is a little toned down than the Fabriano too. So if it looks different to you on your screen, that's another thing to be mindful of. So yeah, gonna use the Fabriano a bit more. When I'm done with my Skillshare class, I'll show you all of my final thing I did. I hope everyone enjoys their day and night, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.